her career. The first task in hand is to appoint her cabinet, the team that will be with her as she tries to take over the country, tries to pursue her own priorities as well as picking up the reins from David Cameron. And by the end of this evening, I expect that we will have the names of the first big three appointments that she will make: the Chancellor, the Home Secretary and the Foreign Secretary.
Gizmo?
Huge speculation. The Westminster
Gizmo?
game as ever. I think the only
You
name
good
that
boy.
saying at the moment is very widely
Gizmo's a
accepted
good
that
boy.
Cameron's current Foreign Secretary is the most likely to be moving into her next door in number 11 here in Downing Street. But as ever with reshuffles, they're complicated, they can take a very long time, and nothing is announced until it's actually announced.
And we've learned not to predict anything yet over the last couple of weeks, that's for sure. And what about the speech that Mrs May made? Very telling, some unusual points here, particularly when she talked about the Conservative and Unionist party. She put that right at the top.
Absolutely, and not just in terms of the union between Scotland and the rest of the UK, but in terms of what she described as the union between all of us as citizens of this country. There was a very clear message throughout that speech that she wants to represent everybody, not necessarily something that we would traditionally expect from a Conservative Prime Minister, but she was very clear that she wanted to build on David Cameron's modern Conservative government. Of course, David Cameron was always treated as a Tory moderniser, but actually Theresa May was a Conservative moderniser almost before it was fashionable, really. But it was striking through that speech. She chose not to talk extensively about business, not to talk extensively about tax cuts or the economy. She talked about rights. She talked about the pay gap for women. She talked about people being left behind, white working class boys doing not as well as others at school, how to close the gap in society, with a very striking and direct appeal to people who might have been watching. People who, she said, if you're just managing, I will listen to you. An acknowledgement, perhaps, that she was not been elected at the general election.